why GTA 6 will suck. This video came out 4 months ago. All right. This is a good one. This could be a very based video. We don't know yet.
Old GTA was like this.
Nigga, nigga, showed them niggas who's gangster.
Nigga, fuck you.
Nigga,
What's up, my nigga?
the gangster shit, nigga.
All the pussy-ass GTA Online stuff since 2020 is like this.
Have no fear in design! Badonkadon! Badonkadon!
Do talk some shit, but he right. Only gunshots you gon' hear in here be some fool's burble tune.
Hey, that's what this place is all about. Be who you wanna be.
Freshiest Metasaurus!
Is this true?
Shut the fuck up!
Look at you
You were with Mimi, right?
at the car meet.
You don't look like much of a driver to me.
You heard what she said. You look like a hoe. Just kidding, baby.
Guys, can I be honest with you? I don't really care if GTA 6 gets delayed again, because whenever the game comes out, it's going to be fucking gay and retarded. How do I know this?
So, okay, so the prediction is that GTA 6 will be both gay and also retarded. Okay, that's a big prediction. All right?
3 reasons.
Okay.
KDJ and
Number
Santa, Dax and the
Awful
Fooligans,
characters.
El Rubio and English Dave.
So they made 3 bad characters. It means that it's going to be bad.
These are the main characters from the LS Tuners update in 2021, the LS Drug
Safe
Wars update
edgy.
in 2022, and the Cayo Perico
Safe edgy
heist
as
from
well.
2020.
Okay.
Now, guys, let's think really hard here. Why were GTA characters in San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 4, and GTA 5 so hilarious and badass? And why is all the writing
Unfiltered?
Rockstar is doing for GTA today so cringe, gay,
Because it's women that are doing the writing.
and corny? And it's actually really simple. Bros used to work at Rockstar. Now it's a bunch of women, bull-dyke lesbians, and soy boy beta cucks who wear dresses. But here comes the response.
I knew it!
Nah,
I
dude,
knew it, bro!
Lucia and
I
Jason
knew
are
it!
based as hell. They look so cool and badass. My brother in
True.
Christ, a leopard can't change its spots. This is literally the writing team working on the game right now.
Uh-huh.
We know the GTA 6 story will be corny, soft, gay, politically correct nonsense because KDJ, Sasanta, Dex, and every GTA Online update since 2020 has been corny, soft, gay, politically correct nonsense.
Is that true? Like, I don't even know if that's true. I haven't played any of these. I have no idea.
Another objection I hear is this. No, man, they're bringing back old GTA. My sweet summer child. Nobody who made old GTA games is at Rockstar anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know who created Nico, CJ, Tommy, and all the others? It was Dan Houser, Leslie Benzies, David Jones, Aaron
where
Garbutt,
are
Michael
they now?
Unsworth. All of them are
Oh, they're gone. Okay, so not the company anymore? All right.
gone, kiddo. It's just a bunch of fat white women working there now.
This might be the greatest video I've ever seen in my life. This is crazy. Is this the way a communist feels watching Hassan? Like, this is, oh my God. This is crazy.
And fat white women definitely know how to make based, edgy video games, as we've seen with Concord and Veilguard and Ghost
You
of...
know what's really funny is that there are a bunch of fat white women that know how to make really based video games and based content. And do you know what all of their hair color is? It's the same. It's gray. They're all old. They're a bunch of old ladies that are like, oh, this is going to be good. That grew up like, it's like my mom, right? 70, 60-year-old women that like grew up playing video games and they were for losers.
Woke Tay. So boys, in this video, I want to do something very simple. I want to compare the GTA characters of the 2000s with
And by the way, I'm only halfway memeing, okay? Like a woman was one of the writers for Expedition 33, and a woman wrote Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers. So like it's this is only usually true. It's not always true, it's just usually true.
post-2020 storytelling that Rockstar is doing now. And what I think
They
we
don't
will
make
see
women the way
is that
they used to.
Rockstar in
They
2026
don't make them the way they
is
used to.
literally incapable of writing interesting or funny characters anymore. Let's go. So as we all know, AAA games are complete slop now, but occasionally one comes along like
That's a good
Expedition
game.
33 that I think is worth buying.
Yeah.
And I just discovered this website to get brand new games super cheap and legit, and it's called Aniba. So check this out.
I use Pirate Bay, but yeah.
Expedition 33 is $50 on Steam right now. It's $26 on Aniba. Silent Hill 2 is
Yeah, I was
$70.
able to download Death Stranding 2. It was only 1 gigabyte, and it was an executable file, but the game didn't run. I don't know why. My computer doesn't really work that well anymore, so, don't download Death Stranding 2.
On Steam right now. It's $27 on Aniba. Lies of P, great game, by the way. It's $70 on Steam right now. It's $20 on Aniba. You pay the money and they send you the code to install the game. Done. Surely this is a scam, right? How can these guys do this? Aniba basically buys game keys in bulk and at deep discount in other countries, and then they resell them at a slightly higher price, so they're still making a profit. It's a
Absolutely a scam, but they do it. It works. Hey, if you can do it, you can do it.
pretty cool idea. Every game key I've gotten from them was legit. If you get one and it doesn't work, you just send them screenshots of what happened and they will give you a full refund. It works for Steam games, Xbox, PS5. Bro, Days Gone, banger. It's $40 on Steam.
I was going to play that with my girlfriend and then she broke up with me.
Usually it's
I think I even bought the game to play it with her. Oh, well, I wonder if I still have it. I think I might still have that. I don't know where it is.
$15 on Aniba right now. Now, you guys know I would never touch gay garbage like Roblox or Fortnite, but for you degenerates who play these games,
I think Fortnite is actually a generational game. I'm gonna be a loser. I'm gonna be a goy. I'm gonna tell you, I think Fortnite is an incredible game. I do. It's a really, really good game. The hate on Fortnite is forced. I think it is too.
you can also get V-Bucks and Shark cards very cheap through Aniba
Shark
too.
cards.
Everybody I've talked
That's
to
for
has had a
GTA.
great experience with
I know
Aniba.
that.
They just save you a ton of money and they're totally legit. All right, back to the video. All right, so we're going to look at 3 examples of why Rockstar is incapable of writing funny or interesting characters anymore. Number
I
1.
already saw 30 examples in that photo. I don't need any more.
1, Lamar from GTA 5 2013 versus KDJ and Sasanta from GTA Online 2021. Right. What makes Lamar such a relatable character is that I grew up with guys like this, and he's just funny as hell, man. Everybody knows somebody like this.
Oh, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick.
Back when GTA 5 was written, probably in 2010, Rockstar used to just observe reality and show it. You see this same thing in GTA San Andreas. Rockstar used to not have a message they were trying to get across. They just wanted to show reality. San Andreas doesn't whitewash anything. Black gangs were violent and corrupt. Cops were...
This is a generational video. Oh my god.
racist and abusive. The government was predatory. Suburban America was hypocritical. The same reason old GTA was so good is the same reason Lamar is hilarious, because they're just showing reality. Lamar is sexist. He's homophobic. He's quote unquote offensive. But
that's one of the things that I really don't like about modern villains is when modern villains they're evil, they're murderers, but they would never consider being homophobic and they would never consider being racist. Like, I understand, like, I don't think it's always bad, and I think that there are some instances where it's not bad, but overwhelmingly, like, when I see that, I think to myself, oh, I'm looking at modern slop. Oh. And they're always white, yes.
reason we all love characters like Lamar is because they're relatable and we know dudes like this. GTA post-COVID doesn't do...
This guy looks like a streamer. Holy shit, that's bad. Damn, bro, like...
this anymore. They whitewash characters, they make them watered down and palatable and sanitized for modern audiences. Nowhere is this more clear than the cringe 2021 update Los Santos Tuners. First off, it starts with Mimi, this corny chick, and Hal talking about how everyone is welcome here.
Hey, that's what this place is all about. Be who you want to be. Tuner, modder, stock car racer, obnoxious as a motherfucker. Express yourself.
Bro, in San Andreas,
All right. That didn't. Yeah. All right. It's goy washing. I like that term. That one might go to the dictionary. Goy washing might actually make it to the dictionary. We're going to consider that.
Yes, you were killed for being in the wrong gang. Now GTA is like, it's 2025, man. Let's be inclusive. But it gets worse when we meet KDJ and Sasanta.
Who they?
Let's get a look at you.
You were with Mimi, right?
At the car meet.
You don't look like much of a driver to me.
You heard what she said. You look like a hoe. Just kidding, baby.
All right, so first off, who the fuck are you? The first thing they do is diss you? What? This is what I'm talking about when I say modern Rockstar literally doesn't know what they're doing anymore. In GTA 4, this annoying couple would be the bad guys and then you would get to kill them. But modern Rockstar is so gay and woke, they've written a villain that they don't even realize is a villain. That's how bad it is. But it gets...
That is one of the problems. I think that he's right about that this is what I said earlier. It's like kind of in mixtape where like the main characters. So this is the problem, is that developers get really sensitive about you making fun of their characters, but it's because their main characters are obnoxious and unlikable. But the reason why they're obnoxious and unlikable is because they're self-inserts. And that's also the reason why they get defensive about them. I think that's what happens. It's kind of like, you know, how many of these like modern video games are that the adults were actually wrong and the kids' emotional reaction was actually the correct opinion to have? Too many.
Worse, because they're not even funny at all and they have this annoying subplot to call you constantly and the dude is just gooning for his ugly girlfriend and talking about it the whole time.
Showtime, babe.
Oh, your timing couldn't be better. Just got my ass in the hot tub.
Without me?
You don't need no invite, baby. You got an all-year pass.
Dude, the fact that you don't get to kill these characters tells me Rockstar literally has lost the plot and doesn't even know how to write a character anymore, so I know that GTA 6 will be garbage. Moving on, number 2, Trevor from 2013 versus Dax and the Fooligans in 2022 GTA Online.
Okay.
Please, son. Daddy's been a bad boy. Please, son. You want to sniff? What the fuck is wrong with you? With every executive and director of communications from here to Bangalore taking it left, right, and center in the name of team training.
Guys, let's be honest. Trevor eats hikers. He wakes up with his pants down next to a pig. When he's not pitching Asian investors on Trevor Phillips Industries, he's brutally murdering Lloyd and Deborah or going on romantic dates with the 57-year-old Mrs. Madrazo. Trevor is unhinged in the best possible way, and I don't think we will ever get a character like him again from the soft-ass pussies who run Rockstar today. Trevor represents the pure, unbridled nihilism of a GTA player. What modern game developers don't understand is this: you don't have to agree with a character to find them fun to play as.
That's a big one. I think he's right about that.
I don't agree with Trevor's nihilistic view of the universe, but he sure is fun as hell to play as most of the time. He's a ball of chaos and energy that gets thrown into situations and you get to watch everything collapse. It's great. Now contrast Trevor with Dax, the fake, edgy, boring, safe, sanitized, Pineapple Express ass, Seth Rogen ass of Los Santos drug wars.
Oh, geez.
Let's get some of those beers out. Let's get some of those beers out.
Trevor, on the one hand, is actually psychotic. Dax is, oh man, you're so crazy. Do you know what I mean? So Dax is in this group called...
I do think this is true. That like a lot of the like really edgy, brutal shit is stuff that people hate. Is stuff that they don't want to make. Like a great example of this like not actually being what players want is a game like Mouthwashing. And like that game was like really, really, really edgy, right? But people loved it because people want to have video, like life is edgy. Like people have scary and, you know, like fucking politically incorrect, you know, experiences. And if you're not able to write something that can, you know, that can resonate with that, it's just not going to work.
Fooligans, and despite all of them cracking each other up apparently 24/7, I didn't laugh a single time during this entire story.
Freshiest Metasaurus! Freshiest Metasaurus!
He has some fat-ass lesbian who hangs out with him and a guy named Labrat who cooks meth for him. Yeah, I can barely watch any of this because it's so cringe and boring, But just to let you know, this was written by the writing team at Rockstar. This is the team making GTA 6, and this is why GTA 6 will be boring as hell. Dax is basically all of the Seth Rogen-ass millennial stereotypes rolled into one. Corporations are bad, man. Drugs are cool, man. He just yammers on constantly on the phone and never shuts up or stops cackling with his stupid friends. There's no menace or mystery or anything interesting about Dax. He exists just to be your pal, man. But again, this is rock.
I mean, this does sound really cringe. I'm going to be honest. It does. It's a juggalo. No, even juggalos are cooler than this. Like, I wonder if it's this bad. Like, man, this is for story mode. They take story mode a lot more seriously. Well, I don't know.
Rockstar writing in 2025. Moving on to my final point, I want to talk about villains. I couldn't decide who I wanted to pick, so let's just say we have old GTA villains like Big Smoke, Officer Tenpenny, and Sonny Forelli on one side, and then we have corny-ass villains like El Rubio on the other side. Isn't it so funny that the graphics were shit in GTA San Andreas, and yet some of the most memorable characters ever were created that can't even be rivaled today?
I think that the problem is that nowadays they try to make characters that look realistic rather than characters that look cool. And I think that a lot of Western studios go in the route of trying to incorporate and utilize photorealism rather than some degree of photorealism with also an extra amount of fantastical design. Like a great example of this, I'll give two examples of it, a Western example and also a Korean example. I think the Korean example is obvious. It's going to be Stellar Blade, right? And so like that's a really good one. You could also say, I mean, another good one would be, like a fucking Resident Evil, right? Like the guy that plays Leon looks kind of like Leon, but not really. Same as the girl that plays, like Ada Long and Ashley. They kind of look that way, but not exactly. And another good example is you could look at Expedition 33. Like Andy Serkis looks like Renoir, but they clearly changed the way that he looks to a degree. So it's like it's clear that it's Andy Serkis, but it's also clear that it's Renoir. And I think that nowadays, when you take the character and you one-for-one the character, it just causes problems. It does. It causes problems, and it looks weird. There's a common element here, women. Well, I don't know. He looks like Gollum, though. Sure. That was a long time ago.
Big Smoke is such a good villain because he exists as comic relief the entire game to let your guard down. You love Big Smoke. He is your homie the entire game.
Well, and it's also that, like, I mean, this is clearly, I mean, this is like Eazy-E, right? I mean, like, there's like also a lot of like real life parallels to this that I think make it endearing as well.
And so the knife twist that happens when he finally betrays you in the end is nothing like you've ever felt. It's truly next level evil. You could say the same about Devin Weston being an amazing villain in GTA 5. Yeah. He's a rich, douchey white guy in workout outfits, and you find out at the end of the game he was just playing you and using you as a pawn the entire time. The greatest evil GTA 5 posits doesn't come from street hustlers, but corporate shills like Devin Weston keeping their hands clean. So what kind of writing is gay-ass Rockstar doing in 2026? Well, they're creating corny-ass characters like English Dave and El Rubio.
English Dave.
English Dave is a topic for another video, but guys, Cayo Perico, like nothing funny happens. You meet these women, and then there's Mrs. Madrazo in there, and you go on a plane. It's just some of the most boring cutscenes with completely uninteresting characters. I truly think if you compare like the storytelling in Cayo Perico to GTA,
I think it's also like it's like this with movies too. Like, if you go back and you watch Friday, holy shit, was that a good movie. Like, I saw it for the first time, like, 5 or 6 years ago. And, oh my God, that was insanely good. Holy shit. I didn't even realize how good it was. And it was, like, still a great movie. And it's like, you really get to see... Like, that videos, like games, movies, everything used to have such an edge. It used to have such an edge to it. And there was more than an edge. There was, like, one thing that I think a lot of stories are afraid to do is take themselves seriously now. And I don't know if that sounds weird to say or not, But it seems like usually suspenseful and thematic or emotional moments usually get broken up by quips or by some form of comedic relief or something like that. And I think that you definitely have a genre. Like Marvel is a great genre for that. And I think that with Marvel movies, it's great that they have that. But the problem is that everybody started doing that, where that was kind of like the charm and the always upbeat comedic, experience, like watching, a Marvel movie. But even with Marvel movies, I would say that many of the Marvel movies didn't do that at the beginning. They did not. Like if you watch the first Captain America, it really didn't do that very much. Even you watch the first Avengers, it didn't really do that as many times, right? I mean, Thor 2 didn't do that, I think, hardly at all. So Iron Man 1, yeah, definitely. And so like, I think that movies now and media is almost afraid to take itself seriously. I don't know really even what to make of that. It's hard for me to even explain. There's no tension anymore. Yeah. I can't stand the constant millennial comedic relief. Yeah, I think so.
GTA
Chris
5.
Prattism. Well, the thing is that like with Chris Pratt, like Chris Pratt in Parks and Recreation was my favorite character. Andy was amazing. He was so funny. He reminded me of like a guy I've grown up with. I've known for 25 years. And so like I like he was great. But here's the problem. It's that people see something that works really well inside of one medium, and then they apply it to everything else thinking that they can have the same effect. Having Andy Dwyer or even Star-Lord, right, in Marvel, I think that makes sense. But the problem is whenever you apply it to other types of media where it just gets cringe. Yeah, it's the mass-produced application of it. And like, for what it's worth, I think, Black Panther didn't have that. I was just thinking about this. There was like no comedic relief. It was just, I mean, maybe once or twice, right? But in general, like it was just solid, real shit. And I think people respect that.
It's like a completely different studio made this slop. So the villain El Rubio shows you how bad at writing Rockstar is in 2025, because I genuinely think they thought they were writing a villain and he's just sanitized and safe and boring as hell.
Damn.
Davey! Welcome to paradise.
Ah, Monsieur Rubio!
Hold me, Blondie, eh? Hey. Bring it in here, guys. Oh, look at you.
Oh, pleasure,
you
man.
guys are so fucking cool, huh?
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Is there any menace? Is there any foreshadowing? Do we feel like we are looking true evil in the face? No. And this is why I know that the writing and the world building and the characters in GTA 6 will be gay as hell. Because the people who wrote corny-ass, sanitized villains like El Rubio are the same people doing the writing for GTA 6. Guys, just to make my point here in closing, this is Yusuf Amir in GTA 4.
What's up, my niggas?
This is Yusuf Amir, written by the Rockstar of today.
Hope you don't mind we let ourselves in, but Yusuf Amir in the house!
Guys, why?
That was funny, though. Guys, I think we have a real Goyim in chat. We have one. There's a real live Goyim in the chat.
Why is it this way? Why is Rockstar just sanitized, boring slop now compared to
I'm not gonna condemn it. I'm watching this video. I've never played Grand Theft Auto. I don't know whether this is true, but I don't know whether it's cherry picking or it's like, I mean, maybe you could find cringe scenes with other characters. I don't know.
older games. And guys, it's actually incredibly boring and incredibly sad. Money. They want that Roblox money. The edgier and more offensive GTA becomes, the less children they can get to play GTA 6 online. So Rockstar has put the pedal to the metal towards becoming the most sanitized, safe, toothless, and boring game imaginable, literally so that parents don't have to feel bad, to give their kids credit cards to buy GTA Online.
I feel like that's what made GTA back in the day so like enticing, is like as a teenager, like a 12-year-old, it's like, oh my God, this game is like, this is the game that's on like Fox News specials. There's like a NBC special primetime episode about like whether GTA caused Columbine. Like, you know, it's like, and like now you're like, oh my God, I want to play this game, right? Like, what is this? Like, because there's the, you know, like the novelty of it, and like just people thinking that this is some kind of like fancy or not fancy. It's like forbidden. Yeah, and it's like if you're a 12-year-old boy, right? It's like the forbidden media that's like super edgy. Like that's the main thing you want to see. So I don't know if that's really even going to work out for him. But I guess he's right. My mom didn't buy it for me.
Cards. Think about it. GTA Online makes 10 times more money than the old GTA games ever did. But boys, just in closing, as I've said in multiple other videos, GTA isn't GTA anymore. It's safe. It's retarded, just sanitized fucking gay slop. All right, boys, I'm going to get out of here. Be sure to check out Aniba for huge discounts on new AAA games. All right, peace.
This guy, Andy Pants, every time I see one of his videos, he just lays it out. He does. He just lays it out. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't try to mince words. He just says exactly what he's thinking. And I think it's fucking hilarious. It is. He's so funny. And anyway, yeah, there's the video. Make sure to give him a sub, give it a like if you like the video, right? I thought he's cherry picking. I don't know. I don't want to say it's going to be bad, but I do think that, you know, again, like I'm very reluctant, but from everything that I know about Rockstar, they've always made really good games. So I don't want to go and you know, like criticize it too much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't played it, and so it just seems I see what his point is, and I kind of agree, but I don't know really if that's a good example one way or another.